Good evening. Hope you're doing well. This is Dr. Russell Robinson coming to you live from my home office. I want to send a special greeting again to all of my students in my Elements of Speech class at NCCU, Online 2 and Online 3. I hope you are doing well. I wanted to take a brief moment to go over some minor logistical changes so that we are all on the same page. I've seen a number of emails coming in from students asking me about the outlines and the PowerPoint presentations that are due for according to the syllabus. I'm going to take a point of professional privilege and push the deadline back on that to actually set 5 p.m. Sunday, July 21st. The reason I wanted to do that was because I noticed that I spent a lot of time on the introduction speeches, and I'm just finishing up those. And again, I also want to say thank you to all of you who were able to actively participate in that. We were able to get a lot of good information in with those speeches. Did a very good job. I'm very happy with what I did receive. In some cases, we still have some students who are negotiating the issues of deadlines. Deadlines are deadlines. You must get your information into me by the deadline. If you can't do that, give me a call. Let me know what we can do to work it out. But again, if I don't hear from you, then that's going to be a challenge. I think also that I was able to successfully address the point that I made earlier in regards to autonomy. It's important that you realize that as the instructor, I'm the one that basically can change the modality and the delivery of how assignments will be turned in. But if you wish to do that or talk to me about it ahead of time, there's something then that we can work out. So let's make sure that we follow the proper chain of command on that. Last, I want to let you know again that we will have a Google Hangout this Thursday at 8 p.m. Thursday at 8 p.m. Google Hangouts, they are part of the class, though I cannot hold you completely accountable to that because the Google Hangouts only allow for 10 at a time. But it is important that you do come to the Hangouts, and I'll tell you the reason why. The Hangouts allow us an opportunity to discuss what's going on in the chapter, an opportunity for us to see what you are learning in the course, and for me to provide any clarity that we need for the course material. So it's important that we have that opportunity to take time to one, understand or have a common knowledge or common understanding of what the chapters mean, and also apply said understanding in your speeches. So it gives us an opportunity to, again, better take the concepts and put them into practice. Lastly, again, I noticed that the speeches, they did come out, or some of the speeches did come through, and there were some discrepancies with some of the speeches, and I'm not going to apologize for that. But if you have a concern or a challenge with your speech, please come talk to me about it, or shoot me an email, and maybe we can do a hangout together to go over that speech that you've submitted and what we can do to try to improve it so that you will have a better outcome on your next presentation. So again, in closing, the three things I want you to take from this are: one, we will have a hangout on Thursday at 8 o'clock. Please be there. Two, what was the second thing? The second thing is yes, that the deadlines for your outlines and your presentations, they are due at 5 o'clock, July 21st. Please have them in on time. Also, third, please make sure that your course readings for the coming material too is submitted by July 21st. I'm going to modify the deadline for the demonstration speech because I want us to put a lot of time into that. That can be a technically complex speech, and I want us to have that kind of wrapped up by around the next week because I want you to put all the time you can into your final speech, which is your informative speech, and we'll go over that too in another hangout. So again, pleasure working with all of you. I'm looking forward to